Good morning, you guys, and welcome to day 2 of my adventure to New Orleans. NOLA. I'm venturing off alone today. I have reached the Mississippi River. Oh my gosh, it's so surreal being here. It's beautiful. And I'm making my way back to the French Quarter. I was gonna catch a trolley, but I already had to walk halfway there, so I'm just gonna continue and walk the rest of the way. It is so breathtaking here. It's so surreal. It's beautiful.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I like your seat.
Thank you.
I bet y'all know where you're going.
No. My sneakers. Alright guys, I finally got the goods. I'm sitting out by the water. Apparently the line I was in was for a table, and I didn't want to sit at a table because I didn't want to take up a whole table. So I had to go to another line in the back of the building. So if you want takeout, make sure you go to the back of the building. Also, make sure you have cash, because when I got up to the window it said cash only, and I just happened to have $6 on me, and this cost $6. So they looked way better. Okay. Hold on. So here it is. They looked way more appealing when you sit at the table because they brought it out to you in like a mountain of them and a mountain of sugar. It's really good. Oh yeah. You could see the top of the French Quarter right there. So when you come to the French Quarter, you have to get beignets and coffee at Café du Bon. You just have to. So good. And I got a small cafe outlet, A-U-L-A-I-T. I don't know how to pronounce it, but cafe outlet. It's half coffee. It's half coffee and half warmed milk. So, ooh, really good. Really good. I don't even need any sweetener in it. It's really good. And this is a small.
On the bayou, by the delta, there's a river that runs both ways, and the cypress alleys go on for days. If you want to, we can go there, and to be there with you. In the summer, I'm out there fishing when the catfish is ready to bite, and when the nets are filled with crawfish, it's a sight. If you want to, we can go there, and to be there with you. Oh,
So I just got back to the hotel. I called my mom and I talked to her the whole way back. So the main reason that I came to New Orleans is because my mom lived here when she was my age, and she lived here for about 8 years, and I've heard amazing stories about this place my whole childhood, and we are going to go visit her place that she stayed at. The building she used to live in is a historic building, and it was turned into like an apartment building. And it was turned into apartments, and she lived there when she was my age, and I feel like that's what makes this extra special, because I get to see my mom's stomping grounds. Like when she was my age, this is where she lived. This was normal to her. This is why she is a hippie and she is such a free spirit, because she lived in the Big Easy. So our next stop will be heading to Magazine Street, which is in the Garden District, and I'm gonna see her old house. I'm so excited. This is going to be the highlight of the trip, the most meaningful, and I can't wait to see it.
Look at that. Ooh, and a rose garden. Yeah, I bet it costs a pretty penny to live in these historical houses. It's the same in Tampa. Like a little 1920s, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It'll cost you $350,000. I know, no, like,
Wow.
only a few people can afford to live in those.
I was maybe say 200, but
Yeah, 350, maybe 2 bedroom, 1 bath. But still, they're considered little bungalows.
Yeah.
But because they're historic, you know, you've got to have money to live in them now.
everything has just changed all of a sudden.
Yeah,
The world has just gone
Yeah.
crazy.
you're right.
Like a whirlwind.
Like a whirlwind.
I mean, but where are we to get this money? When are you all going to give us some of our money back that we've given?
Yes. And now that the world is so connected, like, how, you know, we got to rethink the way that we function as a world, because it's a small world now.
Yeah. It
Not
really
like
is.
when I was
Yeah.
growing up, you know.
And the song always told us that it was a small
It's a small world. Walt Disney had it right, didn't he?
Yeah. But we just didn't get it.
We just didn't get it.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm telling you what.
Now this is just at night. So
Oh,
lovely to ride
this is
down.
so sweet. And you know, this is like a little different energy than the French Quarter. That was fun and
Yeah.
interesting, and I love the historical buildings. But this seems a little more sweet. I don't know.
Nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be an interesting conversation. We'll get into that.
Bourbon is good just to go down and have
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Hurry up out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a taste of it.
Yeah, come back to the real world.
The real world. Yeah.
This is Newell Norman. When I was sheriff, I was honored to serve you and your family to protect our
I've been driving since 4 o'clock. I think I'm tired.
Oh, bless your heart. How long are you going to drive today?
I feel much the same. My mission
Just about
every day
right
is to
now.
create a
Yeah.
gathering place to get informed about issues, to share our views and opinions.
Every
in a
time I say
respectful
that, then
but
something
honest way.
else.
Then
And
somebody
it's
else
always
calls.
been.
Yeah.
My wife disagrees with me 80% of the time. It's okay if we disagree. I'm used to it. Newell Norman. Leaders lead.
Do you have a pretty steady flow with all the tourists and
We
everything?
do.
Well, that's a blessing. That's
It is.
good.
What is it? You're driving or you're at work or you're somewhere and you go, that sounds like a great idea, but I just don't need it right now. Well, the day may come
My
when you
husband's
need
going to be
know the job,
retiring in
and
a
that's
few
why we
years,
talk
and
about it almost
he's
every
been
day,
thinking
because
about
I will be here
maybe
when you need
doing
to know the
Uber
job to remind
too.
you.
Once
He
he
will love it.
he loves people, he loves driving
He will love it.
around the city. He doesn't like road trips, but
Right.
so yeah, that's good to hear
He
then.
will love it. Because every trip is a new adventure.
Yeah,
Everybody's different. Everybody have a different story.
yeah,
It's like every day is new. Every
that's amazing.
yes.
Yeah,
The
he would
people are
love
so
it.
nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he'll like it.
Yeah, he loves people and he loves, you know, connecting with them and, like you said, learning people's stories. And,
You want to drive a little bit and go home?
yeah,
You know.
I think he'll love it.
And get all the paperwork done. If you want to get a specialty plate,
And you know, you don't want to retire and just do nothing.
You can't.
You can't. You stop living. And
Right.
branch of the military.
I think it shortens your life.
You can do all of this.
All right, your mom used to live right over here.
Yeah.
2331.
Or you have to go to an attorney.
Right in here.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, there
that's
is Sarah.
Historical house, girl. Look
Oh
at those
my
ceilings.
God, she had an apartment here, and I think she lived on the top floor first, and then later on the bottom floor.
A historic.
Crazy. And there's a third story.
So she lived way up.
First she lived in one of those,
Okay.
and then her boyfriend was making good money, so they moved up to the third floor.
Oh my gosh. This is like a mansion. This was a mansion.
Yeah.
Before it was apartments. It was a southern mansion. Can you imagine? Like an old ship.
Ooh. You can like walk under the bedroom.
Makes you want to live in one of these old houses. Look, coffee, grits, biscuits, and collard greens.
Ooh.
All these rise and shine. Isn't that great? Positivity. They're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Those orange, green, and white
Oh, yeah.
are for Ireland. I'm gonna take some video too.
Like a doggy.
De igual manera tardaría mucho. Y hay muy pocos pues, empleos que se van a esperar, como lo del bar, aparte de todos los pisos.
Does she like coffee?
Don't want to just do something. Oh my God, right? You can go see this with me. No, I know, but nuts are like everywhere.
So pretty.
Excuse us.
I see that little, look at that little turret on that house. Isn't that great? The little castle. That is the cutest little house.
Oh, there's the cemetery.
Cheers up the big one.
So there's Commander's place, and then there's the
And the
cemetery.
graveyard.
The grave.
The ghost yard.
Dress code.
What'd you say? Look inside and I think it's fun now to do the street thing. In little corners. All right. We're going in, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Are
do
you
this.
scared?
A little bit.
Are you scared?
Well, I don't know.
I-
I'm waiting to hear what happened to your mom.
It was a story. I don't know. I don't think it happened to her.
Oh, she heard about it.
Yeah.
go. As long as nothing follows.
Don't touch anything, is what she said.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. You're closing at 3?
Is it 3?
They're closing. It's 3.
Oh. Is it 3? 2?
Okay.
Oh. That sucks.
Well, we can walk down at least and see like this, if those aren't gates.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's like the one by City
Everyone can start heading to the front exit. Cemetery is finally closed. Everyone can start heading to the front exit. Cemetery is finally closed.
So as soon as we walked in, the cemetery is closing. I think it's a sign. What do you think?
I think it is a sign. I do not want to get locked in the cemetery tonight. I'm not sleeping on a tombstone.
Dang, they really want you out.
I'm telling you. Just can you imagine people could get stuck? How do you find these places
Still
without planning?
It sounds like a coffee shop.
Like 5 minutes ago, we were talking about where could we find coffee. And here we are.
Well, I'm not sure. Okay, he has coffee.
I think it's a coffee. Still perking.
Let's
What
go
else-
get coffee.
What else could it be?
This is so fun.
Oh, right here.
It smells so good. I'm just looking. Okay. Just looking. You know what?
Yeah.
How did we get lucky? Just stumbling upon.
I know. A coffee shop. And a local.
Yeah. Starbucks who?
Yeah, exactly. If I lived here, I would not be in Starbucks anymore.
Oh, entrance. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really good.
Aubrey.
And you can narrow your scope by price, by material, color, by factory location.
He's not stopping. Let's Uber. No? Well, maybe we
Let's see who gets off.
Okay.
Come on. No, I don't think so. We'll try.
Sam said that I posted that was my idea. And then he said, oh, you're not okay. I'm like, I'm not an idea.
Go to the bridge. Come down.
Oh my god.
Or just like of food or like of the building.
I'm not trying to flex.
And then his roommate was like, I would think that you guys were having so fun in New Orleans and like not handing it out. Yeah, it just seems like it's like, oh,
Everything else comes from Laura and Myrtle. It lines up on St. Charles, the whole, and there's the parade at the outside. The whole thing is still there. Send me that character.
Here's a video.
Is it? You know, picture.
You can screenshot it.
We're not myself. We are.
So I just got back to the hotel, and riding that trolley, oh my gosh, you guys, it was so packed in there, and it's not a smooth ride, especially holding on to like a little corner of a seat. It was not a smooth ride at all. I don't want to ride one again, but I'm glad I got the experience. So I did do a little shopping. I got this little ornament from a cute little boutique shop. And I've been searching for a little gift for my mom. And then Tyler, I talked to Tyler on Skype this morning. He's like, did you get me anything? I was like, he was asking me if I got him anything, and I was like, I don't know, I might surprise you with something. So now I feel like I have to get him something. But I've been searching for a gift for my mom, and we came across Aunt Sally's and I tasted their pralines that they had. They made it, and I tasted their pralines that they make in store. Like, you could see through the glass they were making these. And these were so good. And then I got a triple chocolate creamy praline. And I also got her this Cafe du Monde coffee and chicory. I think she's really gonna love this. She loves little tins like this. And when I told her I went to Cafe du Monde, I actually called her right after I went there. But when I told her I went there, she's like, oh, that's so cool. Save me the receipt. I guess just because it says Cafe du Monde on it. And they actually didn't give me a receipt. So I thought, she loves little tins like this. She obviously loves coffee. And it says it on it. So I figured that it would be like the perfect gift. I'll just put it in my suitcase. Oh, and I don't think I showed the shirt that I found yesterday. I don't remember the name of the shop, but it's a nice little souvenir. I wanted something simple. They had like bright purple ones with Mardi Gras all over it. That's in New Orleans. But I was like, no, I want to keep it simple and gray. And so I got that for myself. So we were waiting about an hour for Aaron to get out of a meeting, and we're gonna go venture off again and find a dinner spot and see what else we can get into. Oh, good choice. Aaron.
Thank you.
So we made our way back to the French Quarter, and it's all lit up.
That would have been me.
You're gonna be pissed.
Sorry.
But you can make out what it says.
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
It's fine, thank you.
Oh, and the bells. Yeah. That's beautiful. Well, this is that trolley line that we saw that goes around the river. And look, trolley. And she didn't tell me anything too much about the future, but she talked to me about what was going on in my life, and it was really crazy. But if you think about, like, we don't even use all of our brain, you know, it may not be something that we ever got. Just be the way the brain is, you know, is intuitive. I don't know, but she knew stuff. Sorry, I'm still just looking around. New sights.